The city that never asks for permission to keep moving. Long after the headlines fade, long after the crowds disappear, there's still something out there. A rhythm, a story, a voice. Some people see empty streets, others see possibility. Because when the noise dies down, you start to notice the things that were there all along. The lights in the distance, the train passing overhead, the feeling that something big is happening even when nobody's watching. Every block has a memory, every corner has a story, and every city deserves a voice. And when the world slows down just enough for you to listen, that's the hour the city speaks. That's 2 a.m. in the Bronx. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of 2 a.m. in the Bronx, where today we have our guest.
Legal Footy, Mustafa Anyang.
Yes, brother. How you doing?
Man, alhamdulillah.
It's nice having you today. Wow. I'm very grateful to have you. Let me tell you that to start off. Also, this guy right here, I kept canceling his appointment. I canceled one. I rescheduled another one. And then today he finally came.
You already know, bro.
Hell yeah. I know you're a busy man because I see what you got going on. You got a lot going on. And we're not going to talk about that right now. We want to talk about that a little, you know?
Yeah.
But before we get started, I want you to introduce yourself and who you are. Now, when you introduce yourself,
Chat to me.
it's not, oh, I'm Staffa and I play soccer. No.
Yeah.
Like, where do you come from? You know, where do you grow up?
Type.
You know, what, like school, how was it? Like, I want you to introduce yourself to the guys for those who don't know you.
Yeah, so you want me to yap about like childhood and all
Yeah,
that
just
stuff?
yap, man. Come on.
So like I said, Legal Footy, football content creator.
Yep.
Actual name Mustafa. Alhamdulillah, I'm from Gambia. It's a pleasure to be here. Even though we canceled a couple times, you already know how to make my time to be here.
Thanks.
As a my brother, it's a great opportunity. It's a great experience. I had to show up. So I'm from Gambia, originally born and raised. Came to America in 2014 when I was 10 years old. Spent 2 years in Senegal before I came over here. So
you're like Senegambia, right?
Senegambia, pretty much.
Both
yeah.
your parents from Gambia,
Yeah.
but you did 2 years.
Exactly.
And you're
so,
Senegambia, right?
So I got a little for me, a little
got
1, 2,
one.
3. You get what I'm saying? So even like my Wolof is like it's interesting because even my parents say I sound like Senegalese.
Oh, that's tough.
So
That's tough.
and it's also a mixture because most of my friends, or like a good amount of my friends that I grew up with, are also Senegalese. So yeah, bro, in the Gambia, lived over there for.
All right, before you came to the US,
Chat to me.
how was Gambia and how was Senegal? Like, what was the difference between those two?
Not much. I'll be real.
Okay, so you
So
just went
Senegal, and like Gambia, are pretty much the same thing. I'll be real.
very similar.
Because culturally, like we're very similar.
And your aren't y'all like neighbors?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can go
that's
with that
fact,
one.
that's
I ain't gonna
fact.
lie, because people like to say it.
Yeah,
You know what they like to
big
say.
bro, little bro,
Yeah, whatever.
which is understandable. It's like Guinea and Ivory Coast, like we're the
Uh-huh.
big bro, the little. But we're not gonna get into that. That's a whole different, topic for another day.
But yeah, bro. So the way I see it, like we're all just one people in it. So
Yeah, nice. I thought
it's not much of a
the whole
difference.
West.
'Cause like I said, culturally we're very similar. I'm also Wolof, so we speak the same language. Bro,
hold on, wait. Don't get confused. You speak Wolof. You're not Wolof.
I am Wolof.
But I thought you were born in Gambia.
So
Oh, they have Wolofs over there.
exactly.
I look really excited new every day. Okay, now you're gonna move forward to when you first came to the US. You said you were 10.
Yeah.
When they broke the news to you that Mustafa, we got your visa, you finally about to go to the US. How did
Bro.
you feel?
I thought I made it in life, you know. Nah, be real, cause I left Gambia with a dream. I felt like I had a purpose. Like even at such a young age, I just felt like now I'm able to like put in work and get to where I want to get to. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I just saw it as a big globe of opportunity because obviously the goal and the dream was always to become a professional footballer, which I'm still chasing right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like the moment they were like, "Yo, it's that time." First initial reaction, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hopping in that plane and it's my first
Should I
time
act
in a
nonchalant?
plane." Hell no, I wasn't nonchalant. What? First time in a plane, bro. I was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that window seat I need." So it was me and my older sister. I have 2 siblings, an older brother, an older sister. My older brother's still in Gambia. My older sister's here now.
Okay.
one of the greatest people in my lives. I'll be real.
That's nice to hear.
I love my siblings.
Shout out to them.
I love my siblings to death. My older sister's been like one of my number one support systems through anything.
Nice. I wish you could all say the same, you know, but
man, it's a blessing, alhamdulillah. So, yeah, when I heard that news, I was just like, I felt like all my dreams came true, because it was like a situation where I can imagine and envision how I wanted my life to be, and I actually have the opportunity now to be able to put that work in, step by step.
And I see the progress, man. Like, come on, I see the progress. Like I said, we're not gonna talk about that right now.
We gonna get to
it. When you first got here, when you touched down, how was it? Okay, now you said that Senegal and Gambia are kind of similar.
Yeah.
When it comes to cultural, you know, like food, clothing, music,
exactly, everything is
language,
pretty much the same.
But now we know the U.S. is very different, completely black different. And white.
Man.
So how is it like in school when you're going to middle school, or the food, or like what you see outside? You see different ethnic groups, all that. Like, how is
bro?
it?
At first, I was like, it was intriguing. I'll be real, because I'm like, you never really see so many different people in one setting, if that makes sense. So I was in the Bronx since I got here, so and I still live in the same spot. So it's like going to school around here. First off, when I first touched down, I remember first thing that happened, literally came from the airport, went to take a shower, flooded the bathroom. I swear down. No, because you know, like, I don't know why you have like 3 different, like, at that point in time, bro. I'm like fresh off the boat, so I didn't know one changes, like, do you get me? Like, it goes up like into the actual shower head, and the other one is hot water and cold water.
Oh no!
Before I got here, I just took a shower with cold water, bro.
Straight water.
Feel me?
Outside in the grass.
Bro, I flooded the bathroom. I didn't know the curtains. Like, one was inside, the other was outside. I put both outside.
Oh, so you definitely
exactly. But bro, like the next day, being able to like walk outside and just feel the breeze and feel the air and like see the neighborhood and the different people.
The air is different.
It just felt different.
It's different. I'm not saying Africa got bad air, but trust me, when y'all come here, like,
I mean, at first you're like, wow. 5 years down the drain, you're like, damn.
I get what you
feel me?
When reality
exactly
hits, right?
But bro, like,
work,
seeing the block, seeing like straight concrete, no sand, except for like the little bits of trees. It was a different experience, and it was a completely like a different view, especially at that young age. But it was amazing. Now going to school and seeing
tell us about going to school. How was it?
We're gonna touch about that.
How was it going to school,
bro? Obviously, when you're back home, it's a situation where you see so much of your kind. Okay. It's not really an issue.
All right.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows each other. We're one community, because you know how it is over there. I don't know if you took a trip back to your like country or like you've been there. But we're all one community. We're all one family. You can get your ass beat by your neighbor, because they also technically raised you. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
Over here, completely different, bro. Walking to school, I hate this. African booty scratcher.
Oh, you were here for that era?
I was here for that era.
Oh, you're 10, so I was probably like, what, 12, 13? Yeah. So yeah, you're right.
I was here for that.
Right? Mm-hmm.
But the most jarring, like, most interesting part was the people who was coming from. I didn't care that, like, whatever you say, because at the end of the day, it's like, I had some sort of maturity.
Yeah.
To be able to, like, understand social situations, right? Mm-hmm. But it was different seeing that it was coming from people who looked like me.
Where there's Black Americans or
exactly.
Caribbeans.
Exactly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting, and like, well, you just had to manage through all of that, because people would talk how they talk, especially my fellow Black people, different like ethnic groups. Like, everybody would like literally try to egg you on, try to make you feel like, oh, you're less than they are just because you're from a different place.
Oh no.
But I think a lot of like us in the African community went through something like that, especially growing up. But being fresh off the boat, man, I
mean, you've grown up. Honestly, I couldn't even tell. If you ain't tell me, I wasn't
bro. Honestly. Because at the end of the day, like, words only hold so much weight. Okay. If you let them. All right. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's only how.
And they said Shakespeare died. Okay.
Nah. It's not even, bro. Like,
I feel you though.
But it's like, if you let it hold power over you, it truly will.
Come on.
And that's what I mean. Like, when I said I had some sort of maturity, I knew where I came from. I felt like at some point who I was at that time. I knew that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So majority of what was being said, I didn't care about because that wasn't my focus.
Okay.
I came over here with a purpose. Came over here with a dream.
Yep. As you should.
And that's what my eyes like locked onto.
And it's talking about to add on to your dream. You playing like you came straight to middle school, right?
Elementary school.
Elementary. And then were you playing? When did you start playing soccer in the U.S.?
I mean, bro, I was playing. Honestly, first 2 years I wasn't playing as much.
Okay.
Like, cause obviously you don't know anybody, you don't know the local pitches. Like, you're not really trying to go outside, like whatever the case might be. Like, now that I'm thinking back, cause you're activating older memories. I wasn't really like. I didn't play as much. Obviously, gym class, like elementary school, you touch ball.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do. Like when the ball gets to your feet, juggle here and there, pass the ball, grow. Like after that though, I hated playing football in gym.
Ooh.
It just wasn't as competitive.
Okay, so and then now that we have an idea of your background, I want to get more into. We have an idea of like, your background, but not the background in a sense of like your content. So now I want to dive deeper into that. Cause you say you didn't play soccer for about the first 2 years when you came.
Yeah, like it was an adjusting period for that. Like I would play, but it wasn't really like playing. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Up until like I started discovering like local pitches or whatever the case might be. Then I was outside 24/7.
Okay, and then now I want to talk about when it became content. Like, where did that all begin? Like, when did you say, okay, I'm playing soccer, now I want to become a content creator?
Okay, so from 10, I didn't play 11, 12, but 13, 14, 15, locked. I was playing football almost every single day, and I don't remember, unless it was like a major injury, where I went like over a week without touching the ball. So right now, I can't go more than 2 days. I'll be real.
No, that's tough because
that's
the life.
To a point where like, even if I'm not playing, I'm still at the field, brother. I'm just looking at the field, standing at the field, watching other people play. I'm like,
as you should, because that's your
the
wall.
Love. That's the
your life is
right
evolved around football right now.
Exactly.
And then I want to talk about like, when was the day you picked up the camera?
Right. So I was 15, 16.
Okay.
Right. You're not gonna believe this, by the way. Like, I've said this story multiple times, and I would never be shy to tell this story, bro.
Uh-oh.
You know Kev, my boy.
Kev, yes,
my
Footy,
best friend.
yes,
Kevin Footy.
Yeah.
Love him to death, bro. Straight lit. He's about to graduate this month, by the way.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Kev.
Right, bro. I remember it was a bit as quarantine finished, so I was like 8th grade-ish, 7th grade, like end of 7th grade, going into 8th grade. I didn't know him at the time personally. Scrolling through TikTok. This is after I was like, yo, I'm not gonna download TikTok.
Oh, you're gonna load.
For me, I was one of them ones. After I was obsessed with the app, scrolling through, seeing playing football. Randall's Island. Mind you, I haven't been to Randall's yet. Right? Randall's Island. He's at different football pitches. He's hitting like sombrero flicks at 15. Sombrero flicks, he's volleying it in the net. I remember this. This was when he had a throw, skinny kid. I'm like, yo, this is fire.
I mean, he's still a skinny kid, but yeah, I get it. The throw is probably the only thing I changed.
I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna give him 3 more times. If he pops up on my For You page 3 more times, I'm gonna pick up the camera as well. Because if he can do it, there's nothing stopping me from doing it.
100%.
Right?
I love that mentality.
And it was just a different feeling because you're seeing somebody who looks like you doing what he was doing. And this around this time he was like 40K on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, alright, so I followed him. Bro, I kid you not, next 3 days, pops up on my For You page 3 more times. I didn't even think about it. Went to the field after that, from then on. Always had my, like, I didn't even have a tripod at the time, bro. Actually, it reminded me, bro. You know what I used to film with?
No.
Whatever trash can I found at the field.
Oh, shit.
Whatever, like, anything I found that I could put my phone on, that's high. Literally, that's what I would put. Like, grab something, put my phone on it, and just balance.
That's real dedication.
For years, that's what I did.
That's real.
You know who got me my first tripod?
Who?
Kev.
Okay. Oh, nah, that's
And this
nice.
was years down the line, bro.
And then you and Kev, when did y'all start doing content together?
Bro. So after that, started making my content. I had this one video I blew up, like, cause first couple months, it was chill. Like I had like on TikTok 1,000+ followers, right? Calm. One day I posted this video. My first like video that I did a mil. I got like 40,000 followers from it.
What?
on TikTok. It was insane.
Wow. Oh, it was on TikTok.
It was
why.
insane, bro.
Oh.
It was like, bro, I couldn't sleep that night, bro.
So wait, it was TikTok that you started posting on first,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume it's because Kev was posting on TikTok. So
Yeah.
you said, let me post on
And
TikTok.
then like I didn't know about posting content for real on the gram at the time.
Okay.
So like I just started on TikTok because it was easier, and then I was like editing the videos through there, but not really editing. I was just like
Yeah, and that's also what surprised me because I know on TikTok it's not easy to gain followers, but it's easy to gain followers.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Because
So
it
I
gives you
remember
more exposure way quicker.
Yes, way quicker.
You get what I'm saying?
So I remember you had a huge when I first met you, you had a huge amount of followings on TikTok, but on Instagram
it was low.
you had less than me. I'm
Right.
like, okay, I understand. Probably you don't post on here yet, and then you started posting,
Right.
and then
It started.
but we're gonna get into that.
Right. So after that, bro, I met Kevin again because we had a mutual friend, Jan, some Russian dude,
Yeah, I don't.
tall white boy. Like he was insane. He was a striker, insane for our age. You're like, what the?
Oh, you got a drug test.
You get what I'm saying?
You got
So
a drug test.
he asked me. He was like, yo, like pull up, let's go train at the local pitch, like at your local pitch, Soundview. That's where I grew up. He was like, pull up, let's go play. I'm like, I bet. He was like, he has a friend coming too. I'm like, calm. We went, warmed up. We were setting up the goals, like the net.
Yeah.
I see someone in the distance. This is what I see, bro. Like with a ball. I'm like, yo, bro, who's that, bro? Why he moving like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he comes closer. I see the throw. Initially, I'm like, he looks familiar, but it can't be who I think it is.
No.
So he starts, yo, what's up, bro? Mr. Nonchalant. First 5 minutes, Mr. Nonchalant. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Da da da. Calm. He comes in. I dab him up. We have a conversation. I'm like, yo, bro, are you Kevin Footy on TikTok? He was like, yeah, bro, that's me.
You know damn I was Kevin Footy.
I'm like, bro, I'll be seeing your videos. I've commented on a couple, like, can you show me how to do these moves? Da da da. He was like, wait, that was you? He was like, yeah. He was like, no way, bro. Da da da. So we strike it up. We trained our whole day. He was like, bro. After that, he was like, yo, you're mad good, bro. Like you got a lot.
That
of
time were you freestyling or were you just?
Nah, I was just playing.
So you didn't start freestyling at that time?
Nah, like the way I play now is always how I've played. Like I've just loved expressing myself through like football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like whatever creative like instinct came in my mind while I was playing.
Well, you're on the pitch. You do it. Whether you fell or not.
And I loved just skill moves. I grew up watching F2 freestylers. I grew up watching like techie, like Neymar. Neymar was my favorite footballer of all time.
Okay.
So whatever like impresses me, I want to learn. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I didn't see him for a couple months, right? I was looking for a club. So my friends, William, Felix, SBU. This is how I like got into SBU. You know them by face, right? So they were like, yo, pull up to our practice session. Let's see how that goes. I pop in, bro. We start training. Kev come in. One thing about Kev, that boy always late. I ain't gonna lie. So he came in late. I'm like, oh, there's no freaking way, bro. I was like, you play for this team? He was like, yeah. I was like, calm, bro. So after that, went home together. I didn't know we lived so close. I swear to God.
Wait, it's like everything is
just aligning, bro. But not in a way it was like I saw him as like he's a famous content creator. I saw him as
like as a brother,
you're my brethren. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you're just cool. Like, I don't care about your content. I don't care about what you do. You're just a cool human being. So we go home together, bro. I'm like, we're in the 6th train. Go all the way to Hunts Point. I'm like, yo, bro, like you been like, yeah, what's going on, bro?
Like, yeah, you almost at the last stop.
So he was like, bro, like, I live right here, like near Soundview. I was like, yo, there's no way. I live like right here. Come to find out, we're 7 minutes apart, like walking distance, bro.
It's like what, 3.5 blocks?
Exactly. After that, bro, inseparable. So we would go to Soundview almost every day, especially summers, to go play pickup football, to go about when he needed help with his content. I was always there. He would hit me up, and then vice versa. So whenever we're out, we would literally hit each other. Yo, you wanna go record this? Say no more. We can both get content. I help you, you help me. Calm. Friendship gradually like improved. Mind you, we were in the same team, so we're seeing each other almost every single day.
Yo, that's like your brother, man.
That's my brother, bro.
Nah, yeah. That's,
you see him, you see me, you see me, you see him.
Yo, big shout out to him. Big shout out to him.
Love him to them.
I was supposed to bring him on the podcast. He told me he is down, but it's just he's about to graduate, and I'd rather him focus on that. You know,
he gonna be here soon, bro.
Yeah, he soon be here. He could have been both for y'all. I could have been Toy Story. Just
that's gonna be banter, bro.
Yeah, too much. You're gonna be 3.5 hours.
That's gonna be.
But it's cool. I also want to talk about, you know, what kept you going when there wasn't much attraction? Now this is like back to you, because you know when you first start, like you said on a TikTok when you posted like one of your first few videos, it blew up and you went like.
Nah, it took months before I blew. Like a good amount of time before I blew up, bro.
So yeah, so like what kept you going when there wasn't many attraction?
Just the love, because then like, I think we all have to remember that sometimes when we start something, it's not about where we currently at, but rather like what we're working towards.
Finishing.
You know what I'm saying? So it was mostly a thing where I was just looking forward to where I envisioned myself, like at the finish line. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, it was just, like, bro, it was growing little by little. It wasn't the craziest amount of growth at first. It was little by little.
But you've seen improvement.
I've seen improvement.
And then the love, like you said, like when you see comments,
that passion, that love, where it was just like, I also had, like, I started, even though I was 16, I already knew what I wanted to do, like what I wanted to bring and what I wanted people to feel through my content when I started it. So there wasn't no room for like, oh, it's cooked, I'm gonna give up.
Oh no.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because I started with the goal of like being an inspiration to other people.
Okay, and it was going well, bro.
Right.
Yo, you were hearing it from me firsthand. It's going well. And I always tell you this. Although there was this one day we went to go shoot a video for Versailles, and you had to do a simple skill. And then we had to take multiple takes because you don't know how to do the freaking simple skill. It came to a point, I was a cameraman, y'all. It came to a point where I gave him the camera. I'm like, yo, bro, this is how it's done.
Right.
And I did it well. You said, oh yeah, I know how to do it.
Did it well.
Give him back the camera. He couldn't do it again. I'm like, Mustafa, you're a fraud. Remember when I used to call you a fraud?
Hey.
But yeah, like you know that all that is the past now. But deep down we know the real. This guy's he's the master plan around
like,
it, bro.
With all of that, it's just like it was a great experience, bro.
100%.
So like I said, it's just like the thing is with me, like I'm good at speaking, but it's not always just about speaking. I want people to know that, again, it doesn't matter where you start. It's about where you finish.
Exactly.
That's number one.
Exactly.
And number two, you can't just tell people that without having the actions to back it up.
You gotta show it.
Right.
Exactly.
So with me, like, especially within that like beginning stage, there wasn't no room for giving up, because I knew like if you do something every single day, there's no way you're gonna get like worse. You're only gonna get better.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
yes.
But it was just a situation where it was a repetition thing. Like I enjoyed doing it. I love doing it. I wanted people to know that no matter what, even though we have similar circumstances, or I might have it worse than you, or you might have it worse than me, it's all about your mentality, what you choose to like let distract you, or where you choose to like put yourself. And like that was literally it. So every single day was just staying focused, staying disciplined, and taking it one day at a time.
So and then go back to content again. Like, what was the first piece of video that you was proud of? And when you ask people this, they think I'm asking your most viral. No, maybe it could be your most viral. It could be like, let's say you learned this new skill move and you did it. You posted, even if you got 2,000, but that's what you're most proud of because that was the hardest to do. Or maybe a collaboration. Like, what was the most, like the content you was most proud of? Bro. Like when you recorded it, you said, "Wow, like I'm happy."
Honestly, back in the like before, I used to do a lot of scenery videos, right? Like so, pretty
a lot. Come again?
Like I call it like scenery.
Oh, scenery. Oh, okay.
So obviously, like when the cameras fall, it's just you at the football pitch.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like
I remember texting one time, like, how the fuck, like,
how the camera get over there,
and then like you just keep going back and forth.
But the way I see it, like everything that I post, especially if it's authentic to me, I'm super proud of, because really and truly, I'm posting what's true to me, like what I find cool. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's why, especially now, like I love my community so much, because it's a situation where I've grown with them because I've shown them what I thought was cool, and they agree with that. But I would say one of my most like videos that I'm proud of is a scenery video that I have. It's not even like the craziest like one that you would expect. But bro, like I was at the field with my boy Yaya, right? And
North Carolina?
No.
Not him? Okay.
Yeah, see.
Oh, okay.
I'm dropping his whole gov.
Oh,
It's
no.
Right? we were at the field, bro, foggy, bro, like foggy. Just hitting volleys back and forward. And that's one of my boys where, like, no matter what, he's always down to play football, right? So I hit him up. Foggy, bro. I didn't even take a tripod that day, right? Okay. But I will never forget this day because that's the first time I've ever seen the weather like that. Such a pitch, and I'll show you the video after. Oh, okay. It didn't do the craziest number.
And you understood the question.
But
you understood.
I love that video with a passion, just because, like, bro, like, I've been to the pitch almost every single day for years. That was the first time I caught weather like that, bro.
That's nice. And
the vibe, the feeling I got from that day, just playing football within that setting, but it brings me nothing but peace every time I see that video. Now, one of my most pivotal moments too, like, which is why I also love this video a lot, is there's a video that I have where I started freestyling, where I started really posting the skill moves, and it was me, like, in a long sleeve retro Arsenal kit, and, like, some shorts.
It was Arsenal. I probably skipped it. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, you should.
No, it was Arsenal. I probably skipped it.
You should. Really and truly, right? But that was really the first time I started, like, posting my skill moves. Mm-hmm. And it was such a pivotal moment for me because I had a boy, Antonio, very big on the skills. My boy Liam, they came over here. Now they came over here for a couple of days, saw my content, and then we were all obviously playing in real life. They were like, bro, you catch on the skill moves quick. You're techie, like, extremely techie. I know you're posting the scenery stuff, and we're not saying stop, but you have way more that you can add on to it. You can do both. And that was, like, one of the first times where I'm like, I saw what they saw, because I've been trying to figure out a way to do it, but I was able to, like, learn from them because that's what they do, and really, like, spend that time, those couple of days that I spent with them, I was able to learn and, like, look at everything that they were doing to be able to find a way that it can work for me. And when he helped me film that first video where I was, like, doing some of those skill moves and I posted it, bro, I was so proud, bro. It didn't do millions.
It's never about the numbers.
But that I didn't care, because that was the first step to, especially, like, where I'm at now. It was, bro.
You came very far.
Crazy, bro.
So there's the people around you that really support you.
Crazy.
Now that you say, like, now that you're talking about the videos that you're proud of, I want to talk about, like, a turning point. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, what was a specific moment that, like, changed everything for you? We spoke about one earlier. If you want, you could retouch on that and speak on another one. But what's that, like that one post, you know, like, it took off and it's like
that first million on TikTok, bro. I didn't sleep that night, bro. Because, bro, at that point, I love the game too much. So I had this college friend. Like I said, because I'm a student. Okay. To this day, I'm always gonna be a student. To the day I die, I'm always gonna be a student. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm always looking for new things to learn, new things to experience. And, like, I'm always searching. So, because I'm always trying to get better. So at that point in time, I was like, I used to wake up at 6 a.m., go to Soundview, train with my college friends. It was Lai, Obi, and Max. Way older than me. They were in college, middle school, high school, beginning of high school. Used to wake up at 6 a.m., go train, come back home at, like, because it was summer, 10, take a nap, go back, and then play pickup at, like, 5? All the way up until, like, 10, bro. Crazy work.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy work. I can't do that now. I'm too old.
Yeah, no, you got too much on our hands.
Bro. But that night where I posted that video, and I remember the sound, it was something like, I know my football, like, fans got me, and it was just me shooting straight knuckleballs. Like, straight shots.
Okay.
It was
it was like a trend.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, it was a trend.
Okay.
And it was just me banging knuckleballs, scoring straight bangers back to back.
I know, back to back. After, like, 30, 40 tries.
Yeah, 100%. But the video is back.
You know, the video you edited back to back
exactly.
to back.
But, bro, I was there for a couple hours. For me, it was raining too. Like, everything was vibey, bro. So I posted it. But I came back 5 minutes later, 10K plus. What do you mean by that? Like, what's going on?
It's a glitch. I love TikTok.
Like TikTok. What's going on? What's going on?
Like, I think
what's going on? And this is around the time where my name wasn't even Legal Footy at the time. It was Legal Nyang.
I remember.
There's a story behind that.
Yo,
crazy, bro. My name was Legal Nyang, and, bro, movement Dule, Abule, He never lets me forget this, bro. Every time he sees me, yo, legal yang. Legal yang. I'm like, yo, bro, it's legal footy. He was like, nah, bro.
But why did you change your name?
We're gonna get to that.
All right.
Right? So, but that was really a pivotal. I was so happy because it felt like, bro, like, this is insane. Like,
how did you feel in real time?
I couldn't sleep. I kept refreshing that joint, bro. Every single 2 seconds, bro, I was refreshing it, and it's going up from 10K to 13K to like, and you're seeing likes, you're seeing comments. I responded to every single comment in that video.
Yeah, that's definitely your first viral video.
I was up all night.
When you go viral, you're not supposed to reply to every.
Nah, I was, bro, because I was like, bro, like everybody's just showing love.
And then when you like was that was not a freestyling video, but when you started doing your freestyling video and you started blowing up from that, did you feel any new pressure? Because as a freestyler, there's only so many, tricks you could do with the ball.
Right. So
did you feel like any pressure, like, okay, yo, I gotta get this new skill down by now, or else?
I mean, not really, because for starters, I'm not a freestyler. You get what I'm saying? I'm just an outfield player who loves expressing himself, like, through football. That's the way I see it. Like, people see it as freestyle tricks, but it's just me learning new skill moves. Because like I said, I just like to, I'm a student. I like to experience stuff. If I see a move that I'm impressed with, one of my mottos is, like, if it's a skill, I can acquire it.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like...
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Right. I'm going to say it. But like, I'm acting like if I'm the one who came up with that, because that was tough.
Nah, go ahead. Nah,
I won't do that.
Because it's like, if somebody else can do it,
you definitely.
What's stopping you from doing it?
100%.
And people get so impressed and like, wow, that they forget that it's a skill that the other person also had to learn. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't really added pressure because I was already doing it. I just wasn't posting that specific sort of content at the time. You know what I'm saying? But when I started doing it, it wasn't more so like, oh, I need to get this skill move down at this point, or like I need to do this at this point. It was just more so like, how can I make this work for me rather than doing what somebody else has already done?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it was always like, go to the field, have your headphones in, and just let your body do what your body feels like it's been made to do.
You just improv on the
exactly.
field.
And that's the best thing.
That's another thing, like to be spontaneous with the ball.
Literally, and that's the best part because it's all natural. Like it's not forced. Because if you enjoy doing it, it also reflects within your content and it reflects in like who you are
as a person. And talking, how we're talking about turning points. Was there ever a moment where like someone else recognized you, whether it was a brand deal, a collaboration? Freaking, what is it, like, like, because I see now you have a lot of, brand deals. You got Puma on Monday, Nike on Tuesday, Adidas on Thursday. I'm like, what's going on?
Bro, it's just experiencing. Like, I would say though, like one of the major like first turning points, it was me helping Kev out with something. So he was doing something, I think, with the U.S. national team, where they were interviewing him, but they needed some clips of like him within it, and he needed like a couple people to pull up with him. Hit me up, so bro, I'm there. Left school early for that. I left.
I'm there. Wait, I thought you took school serious. What happened?
Huh?
I thought you took school serious.
100%.
But that one day you left school.
Nah, but I also school was great, and I love being in school. I love my teachers, especially like before I graduated, like best teachers I've ever had.
But this is
like
the
really
U.S.
family.
national team.
But I also had to follow my dreams, and I knew as much as I love school, it just wasn't for me, and it's completely understandable. It's not like I didn't put any effort while I was there, but I just knew like when it was time to focus on what I wanted to do. Well, I'm going, bro.
100%.
That's no question.
Who don't blame me?
That's
and I feel like even teachers will say
exactly.
That.
So, but I left school early, bro. Went to that shoot with him. We were there like the whole day. So obviously we did what we needed to do. Went to the part where he got interviewed, and it was like really eye opening for me because I felt like I was like, wow, seeing your best friend doing something like that, I was extremely happy for him. But it also like reinforced something between me and him, where we both were like, this is just a start. There's plenty of more to come, because we also the people we looked up to, especially in the content space, people who I now consider my friends, and who I now
once
speak
looked up to them.
And I still do. It's crazy because like, bro, the people that I used to watch when I was younger, especially starting up or like even before I started content, I'm in a group chat with these guys. I get on FaceTime with these guys. I call these guys unks. I call them big bro.
Yeah, the relationship is there.
It's different. Like they're really my family now, bro. So being able to be in that position is such a grateful thing, and having them showcase that there's levels to this. It never like demotivated us. It just made us more like there's plenty of more.
It inspired y'all.
It inspired us.
Instead of taking away motivation, it inspired
us. And like that's really like the most pivotal part for me. That first gig that we got, being in that commercial and like him getting interviewed and everything, and me seeing that whole process. It was mad. It wasn't even like a crazy brand deal for me, but it just opened my eyes.
Being there in the room, like
being there,
and it goes on to what you said earlier. If one person could do it, you could. If one person could be in that room, if your friend could be in that room, I'm not saying this out of envy, but like you felt like if Kev could be in that room, you could also be in that room. Right. For me.
But then again, the best part was I was in that room because he was in that room.
Okay, yeah, for me. At the end of the day, you gotta remember why you're in that room or how you got into that room. Exactly. For me. I love that. And when it comes to creating content, one thing content creators hate is like when your content flop or your shadow banned. So like the obstacles that come in the way. We'll talk about some obstacles you have to face.
Bro, and I tell people this all the time, especially when you're starting out. At some point, especially if you're content and you're disciplined, if you're consistent and you're disciplined, you're gonna grow.
No matter what.
It's always gonna go up.
Like it never goes down.
But there comes a point where it just slows down. And like it's stagnant.
And I feel like that's to humble you, to see where your head is at. Like, are you really built for this?
That's number one. But number two is also like pretty much what you said actually. It's to humble you. But it's also like, what do you need to change? Because to be a content creator, you always have to adapt, grow, and change. Like that's the thing, because it's always changing. What people like and what people want to like see is like, always like,
it gets boring.
Exactly. Like, you can't do the same thing, and like it's gonna be repetitive over and over and over again. So like, how can you adapt and change in a way that's so true to you?
Okay, that's cool.
That's like, so what I tell people, like when it gets to that point where everything slows down, because I've experienced it a lot. Obviously, like at some point it's just like, damn, like you're putting in so much pain, especially for the styles that we do and like the style of content that we make. We're outside sometimes 8+ hours, 8 hours making content, mind you, to come home, edit, post, and then it's not doing well.
Lord, I gotta edit this podcast episode too.
Right. Yeah. So it's like it gets tough.
It gets to a point.
Right. But you just have to post through it, because isn't something else I love saying? There's a lesson in everything in life. Whether or not you choose to see it, it's completely up to you. Yeah. Oh, which is why I said it's always a way for you to figure out what you need to change.
Bangers and bangers and bangers.
Left, right, and center. Bro.
Left, right, and center. Left, right, and center.
I gotta do what I gotta do. Right. I gotta speak the truth.
You rehearsed for this podcast. Bro, I love that.
Like it's whether or not it's completely up to you. So it's about figuring out how you stay true to yourself, but also adapt and change at the same time.
Okay, and then how do you deal with burnouts? Meaning
I don't really experience much burnout though. That's the thing, because I'm not. Even now, I don't see like the way I see it. I'm just enjoying what I do. If that makes sense, like I just love doing what I do, because at the end of the day, I'm literally just out playing football.
Yeah,
like, I will never get tired of playing football.
I think you mean like even if it's not content, I say okay, I'm done with content regardless. I'm gonna be playing football, right? Because that's what I love to do,
right? Okay. And as a content creator, I think that's one of the most important things. Making content about something that you truly love, and something that even if you weren't recording, you will still enjoy it. Okay. Because I don't have to like record for me to enjoy playing football. I just play football because I love playing football, and that shows within the content, not the other way around.
And then outside of content, would you ever forced to be someone you're not? Because I know when you hang around, like you said, when you hang around the people, because you're hanging around people like you used to look up to now. Yeah. So like, how are they? Are they like bougie?
What?
Are they?
Hell no.
So they don't.
Those are like, bro. Those are like the most humble, down to earth, great people I've ever met. Like, and that's the thing, is like, even over here in the football space, yeah, the way everybody is within this community, we're family first before we're all content creators. And this is something I like to tell people, because the way we all are, and the way we all know each other, and the way we all hang out, we don't interact like we're content creators. We interact like we're literally family.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Y'all don't look at each other as content creators. Yep. More like
Nah.
family. Because even, for example, y'all could do one day, like, hit up, yo, let's just go play some, like, cameras down, let's just go play some football.
Yes. Let's just go vibe out. Let's go get food. Let's go grab food. Let's go do this. We do all of this, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's there. And I think having those people around, especially me, has helped me in so many different ways. Not only to be able to uplift more people in my community, but also for me being able to grow as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the people you surround yourself around are a reflection of who you are as a person. Right?
100%. What do the girls be saying to men? The bird flock, something about flocking feathers, same feathers flock. Birds that fly flock the same, like, yeah. Okay.
I know what you're saying though. It's not a problem, but I know what you're saying. But yeah, bro. So having them who are obviously like up here, we're growing little by little by little, and them always telling us, bro, like, you have something, you can keep doing it, you can keep growing, you can do this, do that. But also taking the knowledge that they've gained, learning from them little by little, staying humble, knowing that it's not a comparison thing, because just because they're up here doesn't hinder you from anything, because their success does not interrupt yours.
Okay.
It was just, bro, like, it's just been great, bro. And on top of that, it's just, again, I'm able to take that energy and like give it to everybody else, because I know I've experienced it. So now I'm able to uplift everybody else, like within my community, everybody who wants to do something. I'm like, my first thought isn't, oh, what if it doesn't work out?
Or maybe if you surpass.
Yeah, no, I want that. My first, you can surpass me if you want. Actually, I want that. I want you to grow. I want you to succeed, because like I said, your success does not interrupt mine.
If anything can add on to yours.
Yeah. Like, it's like how you said you wanted to do this. First thing I told you, you're gonna be cooking. When you were setting up, what did I say?
Like,
when you start traveling the world doing this,
yeah, and mind you, even my mind,
you're gonna remember this.
In my head, I'm like, no, this guy's insane. But now I can't say he's insane, because he's living what he just said.
Exactly. But I'm also telling you that
man, them got brand deals, and I know you're gonna watch a World Cup match. I know that, but we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Like, he's watching a World Cup match. It's not gonna be Gambia, but he's gonna watch a match.
You know what? For Gambia, one day I'm gonna be playing in a World Cup match.
Okay, so, we can all dream, right?
Like, but I'm telling you that because I know people who travel the world to do it. Literally. So I'm telling you it's possible. 100%. I'm telling you can get to that same level, if not even higher.
100%.
Quite literally. So, bro, like, having them around, it's nothing short of a blessing. It still puts me in awe, like every time I'm around them, because I'm just like, wow, I was just a kid who just put a camera down.
And it's crazy because I used to do content too.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? It was a content creator where I don't want to say his name, but because I'm gonna have him on a podcast real soon. So
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So no, it's not even Versailles. It's not even Versailles, but there was like, you see how you said Kev was the guy for you, like he was there, and when he take you along with him, it opened doors for you too. Right. That's how it was for me too.
Right.
You know, I was just a video man, and till this day, I'm still a video man for Versailles. If he comes right now, tell me, okay, you record, I'm gonna record for him, even when I'm about to sleep. Right. One, because I know his video is about to blow up. Like, one thing about his video is gonna blow up. Yeah. And two, because I've been doing it for a minute. Right. But when Versailles used to go places, just me being his cameraman, it also opened doors for me. Right. And when I started doing my content, I also got to collab with a few people, because it's like, oh yeah, I be seeing Versailles video, or like, yeah, he's legit, or like, what he's doing. So it's like, we fed off each other's success. Or let me say, I fed off his more. But at the end of the day, like, we wasn't blocking each other. We were just helping each other. Right. So I get.
And like, that's the thing, is like, there's enough for everybody to go around. So it's like you're saying, like, being able to be in that space, but it's also up to you to make those connections while you're there, to be able to capitalize off of just being in that room and not just be in that room, but also feeling like you belong in that room. You get what I'm saying? Because especially as a content creator, that's definitely something that like growing more into the space, that's something that in the start I was like, damn, like I'm really here, but I don't feel like I belong here.
You don't feel
Like it
present
didn't
there.
catch up yet.
Mhm.
Because like I said, to be in the same space as people that you watch, people that you looked up to, it was like, damn, like what am I doing here? I'm way smaller. This da da da. Like I haven't done half of what you've done. But then you like realize that does not matter. You're in this space for a reason. That's number one. And
If you're
you
there, that
wouldn't
means
be
you
there.
deserve to be there. Yep.
Exactly. You wouldn't be there if you didn't need to be there. That's number
Yep.
one.
Trust me. If
And
you
the
had
same,
no business there, you have
you
never
would not be
been
there. Exactly. And it's like everybody that's there is there for a reason. If they're there and you're there, we're in the same level.
And I want to also talk about not maybe it's successful on your end and it's success, but I don't want to talk about. I want to talk because I've seen you went to some Club World Cup matches.
Yeah, bro.
And how did you like how like
Woo!
because you was just a guy that just started freestyling. I don't know. It was a point where I think I knew how to freestyle more than you.
Uh-huh.
And then like 6 months later, maybe 8 months later, you're holding a camera at what MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, bro.
Like how did that happen?
Oh my god, bro. That Club World Cup was an experience, bro.
That's nice. What Dortmund, right?
I went to the Dortmund versus Madrid game. I went to go see, I think, Porto versus Palmeiras.
Oh yeah,
when
I remember.
first opened,
Porto,
like, opened up.
went to watch.
And then I went to the Chelsea. I forgot who I think they played PSG in the semifinals.
Oh, semifinals. Yep.
I went to that as well.
But was it Chelsea though? Cause I know.
Nah, I know it was Chelsea playing. I just don't remember.
No, I mean PSG because I know they played PSG in the final.
Okay, so I don't remember who they played in the semifinals.
And PSG played us, and then them. I don't know if they played. I forgot.
They played somebody, but for me. But
Yeah.
I went to that game. But that was a different experience, bro. So first of all, like
walk us through it, cause like I want to feel like I'm there. Don't just tell me I went to the game, then won, we had snacks. No,
got you, bro.
When you first laid your eyes on the play you looked up to, I want to hear that experience.
I got you, bro. So first game actually I went to was with Kent. So he got the thing, and then I was his +1, right? Went to the Porto Palmeiras game, one of the openers for the FIFA Club World Cup. Insane. Seeing the Portuguese fans and everybody that came, the football atmosphere, being in that stadium, watching those boys play. I couldn't say much. I literally just sat down. I was just watching everything going on, and it felt like it was slow mo. Like I'm in my head, but I'm physically still here because I'm seeing these professionals play. I'm feeling the intensity. I know what they're feeling because I also play football. But the level that they're feeling it at and everything that's happening, the impact, the screams, the runs, it felt like I can feel every step that they took on that pitch, every impact, every shot, every dribble. And I'm imagining myself playing as I'm watching that, bro. But what really shocked me was because we watch these players on TV. And this is me jumping to the Madrid and Dortmund game. I was excited. I went with Dortmund.
Yeah, I seen that, and I was confused.
I was watching. Yeah, when I came and flipped, you were real confused. I ain't gonna lie, because I saw that Mbappe go firsthand at bicycle kick.
Oh yeah, that match.
Because I knew he was gonna bicycle kick that. The moment he crossed, I think it was Rodrigo that crossed the ball. The moment the ball got crossed, I knew it was over. Camera was ready. But seeing these players in real life, first of all, the size of these players really caught me off guard because I'm like, wow. Sometimes you see them on screen, you're like, yo, they're mad scrawny or they're just tall and skinny. You see them in real life, bro.
The aura.
Bellingham is a tank, complete tank. But he's rapid, bro. Mbappe, he has size. Rodrigo, he's silky, bro. Luka Modric.
Oh, the master.
I'm talking Trent.
Stero.
Trent. Everybody was there, and this was when Job was when he just first signed for Dortmund. So I think he played that game
injured
a little bit. Nah, he played that game a little bit. I'm pretty sure.
So he played against
the
his
game
brother.
before that. Yeah. Bro, I'm like, yo, this is insane, bro. We were in the VIP section. This is insane, bro.
You were very close to the stadium.
Yeah.
Very close.
We were, oh my God. And then I was just I literally at some point, especially halftime when the game was over, I'm like, yo, these are the people that I look up to. These are the people that I see on TV every single day. If you told me a couple of years ago that, yo, I'm going to be sitting in this stadium watching them play in New York.
Especially in New York. That would have been unbelievable.
I wouldn't believe you. But here I am, watching some of my heroes play. Some of the people I want to play like or get to the level of football that they're currently at, and I'm watching them playing for life.
And then when you see like you said, the size difference, the intensity of the game,
right?
When you see that, and you could be honest, dude, like you said, Bellingham's a tank. Like when you imagine yourself playing against him, does that make you think like, okay, there's no hope, there's no chance?
No, quite the opposite. Actually, that's what I was about to say. Me imagining myself like within that pitch, it wasn't more like, oh, I can't do that, or like they're too strong, they're too quick, because like I said, if it's a skill, I can acquire it.
You can acquire it.
That's number one. Number two, like what really fascinated me was the fact that I was actually imagining myself, and I can picture and see myself on the same level, if not playing with or against these players. And in a lot of ways, I think that FIFA Club World Cup really helped me as a player, because seeing them in real life just like it quietly like reinforced me in my beliefs that I think I can become a professional footballer one day. Number two, like in just the person who I want to be through football. You know what I'm saying? So my confidence and everything, the way that I play my game, the way that I express myself, I just did it a lot more comfortably and a lot more confidently after seeing them like ball out. And like I said, I can imagine myself on the pitch with them, because what they do is what I do, is what a lot of footballers do. It's just at a different level. But that comes with time, that comes with dedication, and most of all, patience.
Patience. That's one word people tend to forget. Patience.
Literally, and that touches hand in hand with content, with everything that I do. It's just remembering that, number one, staying patient, because patience is a virtue, right? Number two, if something doesn't work out, or if it's not meant for you, it's not gonna come to you. So whatever I miss, whatever doesn't come to me, or whatever doesn't go the way I want it to go, always trusting Allah's plan.
What?
And knowing that it just wasn't meant for me. So there's nothing really much that I need to be upset about, or I need to worry about. And I think that's like the most positive way I can look at things, and that's why to this day I've gotten to some form of where I've gotten to.
Or to where you at.
Right, because it doesn't bother me when things don't go my way. I think it's just a redirection to something else.
Something even bigger and better.
Yeah.
And then I see recently, 2026, I think, you hopped on a flight with a Portugal jersey. What was it? Was it a Portugal commercial?
Yeah, it was
Puma commercial.
These were like the World Cup friendlies. So it was Portugal versus USA. So I went with Puma. They flew me out to ATL to like pretty much take the jersey with me on my journey all the way to the stadium before I watched that game. So literally, it was like, it's crazy because it was last minute. Dirk, I love you, my boy. I love Dirk to death. That's my guy.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Dirk. So he hit me up. He was like, bro, because he's also the one that hit me up to host the Puma jersey
event.
Yeah. So he contacted me. He hit me up. He was like, bro, I know this is last minute, but sometimes you just have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's something we always talk about.
Oh, trust me, if there's a flight to ATL to watch, I'm gonna be the most uncomfortable.
100%. But people tend to not do certain stuff because it's not something they're used to. Where, like I said, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because that allows you to grow. It allows you to like learn and get better. So he was like, yo, so we sorted everything out. Literally took the flight. This was the first time I traveled without Kev.
Oh.
Well, guess what?
He was there.
Nah. But literally the week before that, 2 weeks before that, he was in Brazil. And that was the first time he traveled without me.
Oh.
Insane.
So both y'all opportunities came back to back.
Back to back. But the thing is like, it's insane, bro. Like, so I took the flight, went to ATL, right? Obviously, Ronaldo didn't even play that game. But you know what's crazy? I didn't care. You know what? I just wanted to see Nuno Mendes play.
You just wanted to
I wanted to see Nuno Mendes play. Okay. So taking that the whole jersey and everything throughout the journey, the flight, getting to the hotel, experiencing ATL before I even got to the stadium. Bro, it was amazing. It was a different process, bro. And like I said, every step that I like every new level that I reach, first things first is always Alhamdulillah. I always thank God, no matter what, because that's the only reason why I'm like exactly where I'm at.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
And number two, it was just like, damn, like this is great, and I know there's a lot more. I just have to keep working hard, but also like giving myself enough room to be able to experience and just be happy within whatever I have going on.
Okay, and we spoke about the Club World Cup and the Puma. Those are very big opportunities that came your way. I can't imagine something even bigger unless it's like going to a World Cup match. But God knows what. I want to ask you, like, what was the moment, right, before all that clicked, like, where something clicked and said that, okay, now, like, the people I used to look up to, now there's people that actually look up to me, how I used to look up to them. Or, like, I'm solidified in the New York City football family.
Right.
Like, I'm solidified. What was that moment? Like, was it like an email? Or was it like someone you looked up to, he recognized you? Like,
nah. So, even around my community, bro, like, I get recognized a lot more now. Especially since after I dyed my hair. I ain't gonna lie, because it leaves more of an impression. You get what I'm saying? So I get recognized so much now, but like, I think really and truly, like, some of the moments where I'm like, yo, like I'm really leaving an impact is when I meet people in real life. Because at first I was just like, yo, I'm just somebody who like enjoys posting videos. I'm not really thinking, oh, like, it's like I said, I want to inspire people, and that's what I'm doing. But you don't really know how much of an impact you have, right? So I remember one time, actually, this is a mad moment, right? When I first started, when I was growing little by little, I remember somebody hit me up on Instagram for advice, right, on how to become a better footballer, because they wanted to like grow as a player, grow as a footballer, right? So I gave them my advice. We spoke about it. I was like, this is what you need. Like, this is what I not even need to do. This is what I think you should do. This is what helped me, and most of all, express yourself. If you mess up, you mess up. It's a part of being life. It's a part of being a footballer.
It's a learning lesson.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Bro, 2-3 years later, I come back on the gram. Dude, I just got goosebumps. He sends me an update. Tells me, bro, I took your advice. I did what I needed to do. I stayed disciplined. I enjoyed every second of it. I won a conference. I got way better as a player. I had the top goal scorer of the whole season. And I just wanted to say thank you so much.
Mustafa out here changing lives, yo.
Bro.
Wow, that
was I read that message. I was like, bro, that's insane, bro. And that's when I realized, like, to a degree, my voice had so much power. And that's why, like, I try to make it so easy to be able to, like, access, like, me as a person to, like, other people, especially, like, within people who watch my videos or support me. And, like I keep saying, like, it keeps reinforcing that I'm actually changing people's lives. I'm helping them grow in some sort of way, which makes me happy because that's all I want to do. But when they walk up to me and they're like, yo, you legal footy? I'm like, yeah, bro. I was like, yo, I saw that skill move. I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to learn this skill move. And number one, I'm able to help you, even like give you some sort of tweak to be able to help you do it. But for you just attempting it makes me even happier, because that's how I started. I saw something I was impressed by, and I said, nah, I gotta give it a shot. And I kept doing it. The first ever skill move I learned for real that made me so hyped was around the world.
Oh, yeah, when I learned that, I feel like when everybody learns, that's like their first skill move.
Yeah, because I was watching videos, 5-star skill moves around the world. I said, I bet.
You learned it comfortably, and now you just pop it in your sleeve like anything.
Right, but when people come up to me and tell me, yo, I tried this skill move, I tried to do it, yo, I almost got it down, yo, I did the skill move that I saw in your video. I'm like, yo, like, this is crazy, because this is what I want. I want people to see those skill moves and know that they too can be creative.
Hell yeah.
That they can also do exactly what I'm doing, because that's my goal. That's why I'm showing you like those videos in the first place. That's why I'm trying to like get it out there so that people can know that, yo, it's possible. Because you see somebody else doing it. Now you can't say it's impossible. Now it's like, how did he do it? I want to learn it. And then after that, it's like, how can I make that mine?
So you
how can I add my own flair, my own style?
Yep.
and like make
Yeah,
it.
that's basically what freestyling is.
Pretty much.
You know, okay, everybody know how to do a rainbow flip,
Right.
but now.
But how do you put yourself into that rainbow flip? Do you know what I'm saying? How do you add your own swag?
Yep.
Your
And
own
I've
finesse?
seen it a lot through your content, but that's great. I'm actually happy that you're influencing people out here.
Bro.
That means a lot, Mustafa. Especially
Bro,
guys. I've seen
insane.
this guy. I remember, bro.
It's
tell you,
insane.
when you started, and it's like, I'm like, what? And that's around when you started content before me, but when you switched to IG, I remember we switched, like when I started posting IG,
Yeah.
that's when you switched to IG around
Mm-hmm.
then. And you had like 2 pages. I remember I followed the main one,
Right.
and I followed the sport one, and
Right.
I'm looking like,
Right.
and now he's
Bro.
like,
I posted a couple videos on that meme, but I took them down because I was like, I want to start fresh.
yeah,
I wanna literally like pretty much it's like restarting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how hard it was up until like now, because like I said, I just enjoy doing it, and I looked at every single day as a new opportunity. Not really like I didn't take into account what happened yesterday, and as much as I had the foreseeable goal in the future, I always woke up every single day just thinking about what I had to do today. And that makes it so much easier, because if I just complete everything that I have to do today, it makes tomorrow a lot easier. So I literally, bro, I started off fresh, started posting over there, little by little by little by little. It starts growing. Some point when I figured out, and like I said, it's a lot of trial and error. Even like as you keep growing, like I said, you're always gonna adapt and you're always gonna change. So I've posted a lot and I've done a lot of content where, like, to be able to find who I was within that. You get what I'm saying?
I understand exactly.
Bro, so after that, switched to Instagram, started that page fresh.
Exactly.
And it was like, it wasn't a thing where like, obviously I posted it on my personal, but it was a thing where if you want to support it, go ahead. If you don't, it doesn't change anything.
Doesn't. There's gonna be people out there that support
Yeah.
it. You got almost 200,000 people supporting you now. So it's cool.
Like, if you didn't support, like, I still love you. It's still my, like, you don't have to, because at the end of the day, my content is not like just for you. It's for everybody else within the world. If you want to be a part of it.
And now,
that's all you.
Because we're at the last 10-minute mark. I want to start talking about reflections now, like resolution. Like when you look back at your early work and now, like what could you have done different?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Because that's my journey up until I got to this point.
Okay.
Those are the obstacles and the stages that I had to go through to be able to get to where I am now. So I would never change anything. That goes for both the successes and like what people would consider failure.
So if you could start over right now from zero, like even at this age, right? I bring your camera and a soccer ball, and I say, "Yo, start creating content."
Right.
Like, there's nothing you would do differently.
Oh, so you mean like when I start over with the knowledge that I have now?
We could say that as well.
I mean, obviously it's gonna be way sharper because with all the experience, like now I know how to do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? But
don't you feel like the struggles that you went to was also part of the journey?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean.
Perfection is. I feel like perfection is not.
Nah, because even now it's not perfect. There's no such thing as perfection. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, the imperfections are perfections. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I feel like.
And sometimes that's why like certain videos boom, especially the least ones that you expect, because of the little tad bits of imperfections within them.
And then the fact you keep trying.
Exactly.
And then that little drive to like, okay, now I gotta do this before I go to sleep. I'm not going. I'm staying for another hour and a half.
Bro, I used to record content. Come home. This is crazy. Now we're gonna get deep actually, because we're in the last 10 minute mark, right? I used to record content, right? What? Go to the field, or like go to Randall's, right? What is it? 5, 6, 7. Go back home, get home by 8, because obviously it's a transit, right? Yeah. Start editing. I'm like, nah, I don't like this. There's a pitch called Chelsea Piers. Lights turn off at 1. I used to leave my house again, go all the way over there, right? Which is like a 1 hour plus commute. Go over there, record more content, come home by like 2 a.m. and still try to edit it, finish it by like 5 a.m. before I go to sleep, and then repeat the same thing.
You can't even be mad because it all paid off, bro.
That's the thing though. Like you don't. never be afraid to put in that pain. Never be afraid to put in that work.
It's gonna pay off. There's no way you put in all that pain.
Exactly, and nothing happens.
Exactly.
And if it's meant to come to you, it's gonna come to you. And then if you have to put in that work, never be afraid of it.
And then what would you tell someone, like, let's say me, I'll come to you right now. Mustafa, I want to become a freestyler. I have a ball and a camera. What advice would you give me?
Put the camera down.
All right.
Start using the ball. By put the camera down, I mean start recording.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And just do what you gotta do. One day at a time.
One day at a time. Also, like, you know, it's gonna be rainy days. It's gonna be tough times.
No, 100%. But the first thing I would tell you is you can do it. Because it's like I said, it's a skill, bro. You just have to dedicate your time to it. You just have to learn. And the most important
skill
part,
you can acquire.
You can acquire it.
Yeah,
and then second of all, it's just remembering to stay patient. That's like the most important part with anything that you start or anything that you do. Know that majority of the time it's not just gonna like take off. Sometimes it might take months, weeks, years. Especially like if it's the harder it is, the longer it's most likely gonna take.
100%.
But within that, it's like there's something I wanted to say, bro. It's just like slipping on my.
Oh, don't force it. Don't force
Nah,
it.
it's not.
You've dropped enough bangers today, yeah.
But literally, bro, like just stay patient.
And then my last thing is like, we talk about the past. We've spoken about the future. Like, what's next? What's next for you? Like,
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
Cause remember you're in school as well.
No, I'm not in school.
Oh.
So when I graduated high school, I went to Portugal. Like literally like 3 weeks after that, for some professional trials. The day before I went, by far my worst injury, I dislocated my shoulder.
Oh hell no!
Because I was playing in a tournament.
I would have Bellingham that joint.
You
get it.
That's exactly, even now to this day, that's what I need to do. So like the strap that he had, I got that in the crib, bro. There are videos that I've made where I've had it on, but bro, like I couldn't lift my arm.
How's it now? How's it feeling?
It's a lot better, but the bone is more popped out on this side than it is on the other. Okay, so it's cooked. But I got mad aura. It's fine. So whenever I put that strap on, it's just aura.
He's doing it for
exactly. You know what I mean?
So, like when Neymar put that band-aid on his face.
Exactly, bro.
Absolutely no reason.
So like my thing has always been football. So like the moment I finished school, like I said, I already knew that school wasn't really for me. Would I go back at some point? Most likely, because it is very beneficial, and like I said, it's also a skill, and it can help you in like a lot of ways. But for now, it's just content, and still trying to become a professional footballer. So what's next is literally, like I said, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna grab my ball, I'm gonna grab my tripod, and go experience something new.
Something new, man.
But then again, it's just like working towards that major goal that I have of showing the next generation that you can do anything you put your mind to.
Anything, bro.
Quite literally, like nothing is stopping you from achieving the goals that you want to achieve, except you.
That's tough. And then before we end this segment, just one last, I would do a motivational speech about anything about life in general. It don't gotta be about content.
Oh, you want me to do that?
Yeah, you could just look into the camera and say WAF or whatever. Come on.
Ay, caray. Let's see which day. You know, I've been preparing for this day. I've been preparing for
You're like, reschedule it? Yes, I get 2 more days.
Like for the whole motivational speech thing, right?
Yo.
But now that I'm here, like my mind is blank. Not even in a bad way, and I think
it's more so like you want to send out the right message.
Not even. I think my mind being blank is actually a good thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because now it's just like boom.
It's spontaneous, just let it out.
But I think, like I said, my number one thing, whatever you put your mind to, you can always achieve. It doesn't matter how you start. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what circumstances you're going through. I think always with the right intentions and the right motivation and discipline, like your goals can become a reality. You just have to work hard, put yourself in the right spots, put yourself in the right situations, surround yourself around the correct people, and everything.
It's gonna be fine.
Type.
And don't forget about the man above. Never forget about the man above.
Always God first. Actually.
God first.
Whatever, whether it's good or bad. Actually, thank you. God bless you. This is what I want my motivational speech to be.
Yeah.
Right? And this is what I put as my graduate, my senior quote. This is what I put. Alhamdulillah for everything. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, because bad sometimes is always good. Do you get what I'm saying? Like failure is a step to success, and you learn way more when you fail than you do when you win. So, alhamdulillah for everything. If you experience something good, alhamdulillah. If you experience something bad, alhamdulillah. Because sometimes if it's not meant for you, it's just not for you. If it's meant for you, it's gonna come to you. So don't tweak. Focus on what you have control over. Focus on what's in your hands, which is your reaction, how you bounce back, what you put your time towards, and how hard you spend and how hard you work towards achieving your goals and your dreams. So always remember God first. Thank God for everything, whether it's good or bad. He doesn't put you through. No. He doesn't put you through anything that you can't handle.
Yeah, well, you can't bear. He wouldn't put you through it.
It's a part of your journey. Embrace every bit of it. Just keep moving.
That's it. That's like, Mustafa for y'all guys.
Let's do it the legal way, man.
The legal way.
Let's do it the legal way.
All right. So that was another episode of 2 a.m. in the Bronx for you guys. We had Mustafa come out here today. I'm very, very grateful. You know, him and I were very close. You know, brothers, man, brothers.
I used to take his ankles, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't let him sell it short.
Yes, look, this episode is about you. Can say whatever you want.
I've rainbowed him a couple times. I've megged him before.
But thank you very much. Remember, this podcast is brought to you by Union Cafe. Please don't laugh at me. I know my thing is empty. I had the hibiscus, the same drink as I did. Bisab, yes, they give us Bisab. It's mighty delicious. I want you guys to tune in. The cafe is located in Harlem, the West Side. You won't regret it. And I appreciate this black-owned business for giving me the time and space to be able to achieve what I want. That means a lot. And I'm going to forever be grateful for that. So thank you guys. And tune into another episode of 2 a.m. in the Bronx.
This is black excellence right here, bro.
2 for 2.